Alpacas, the source of the fiber of the gods, now grace the pastures across North America. Their fleece is 6 times softer and warmer than sheep's wool. Luxurious to wear, but oh so durable. These hardy small members of the camelid family originated from the Andes Mountains in areas of Peru, Chile, and Bolivia. The Peruvians have long dominated the world markets in alpaca products and apparel. Shorn once a year, the alpaca's fine fleece can be made into a wide variety of end products, from yarn to fabric, from blankets to socks. In Canada, there are a few small custom mills processing alpaca fiber, but only one that takes it from the raw fleece to the complete, ready-to-enjoy sock. Socks are manufactured at Shears to You Fiber Pro near Palmerston, Ontario, for customers worldwide. The journey from the shearing table to the finished product involves many processes. Sit back and enjoy this glimpse of the process as Shears to You Fiber Pros show the manufacturing of their favorite socks, the Star Trekkers hiking sock.
I've been in the knitting business for over 50 years. The machinery that we're knitting the socks on here are Bentley Comet machines made in England. The machinery may look old, but it's probably no more than 35 or 40 years old, about half my age. These machines knit rib socks, English rib socks, and the way rib is knit is by pulling stitches in 2 different directions. Now, the socks that we're knitting, some of them are made in solid colors, some of them are made two-tone. Stretch nylon and elastic is added to give the socks memory and elasticity. The socks are knit at the top here by needles with a hook and a latch. They run down through these rollers, and the rollers keep a tension on it. When the machine's running like this, back and forth, precipitating, it's knitting the heel or the toe. And as it knits, it narrows in to the heel pocket or the toe pocket to the narrowest point. Then it widens back out until it's halfway around, and then the machine automatically goes in around and round again. The socks start by knitting the cuff, and we usually put a little bit of elastic around the cuff just to hold them in so that they don't flare out and fall down. And most of the socks we knit here, they start with a 1-in-1 cuff, a 3-in-1 leg and foot with a plain foot bottom, right? The socks start by knitting the cuff and then the leg and the heel and the foot and the toe. After one sock is completed, the machine automatically starts to knit another sock, and in between the socks there's some materials put in between there, which is a water-soluble material. It used to be called Solbron, and it was made from seaweed, but now it's a synthetic material of some sort that melts at approximately 110 degrees. So when we wash our socks, it disappears from the sock. In between each sock, that yarn has to be cut apart with the scissors, and each sock is then turned inside out, inspected as it's turned inside out, and laid flat to go to the next process, the sewing. Because the toes are open, because they're joined onto the cuff of the sock of the previous sock, this has to be closed up on a sewing machine. After the sewing, the socks have to be turned right side out. We do it on this ring. In this process, we give a slight tug on it to flatten out the seam. During the washing process, it bulks up the socks, shrinks them to a stable size, and the agitation makes the socks feel warm and cushy. The wash and the rinse of the socks is all done by hand. Washing machine is used only to spin out the excess moisture or water in the socks before boarding. The high temperature of the boards set the sock to the final shape and size. After the boarding process, every sock is hand inspected before the final packaging. Alpaca producers may send their fiber to Shears to You Fiber Pros to be processed into a variety of products, including socks, hand knitting, yarns, and insoles. Contact Shears to You Fiber Pros about purchasing our products wholesale or retail.